This Denio's is so famous. Like, if you ask anybody that's been here for a minute, they'll tell you. For people who are new to the area, you're about to find out. And I have to warn you, the segment I'm about to play has a commercial from back in the day built into it. It's an earworm you'll not soon forget, and it all circles back to this guy and this beer, which is why we're here. Take a look.
As you enter Roseville near the old warehouse district by the railroad tracks, any weekend you'll see a long line of traffic headed to a sea of humanity and an acreage almost the size of Disneyland, parking and vendors that are Denio's Market. If you grew up anywhere near Sacramento, that name alone should conjure up an inescapable ad heard on every radio and television station for 75 years.
Take a peek at Denio Farmers Market and Auction. Take a peek at Denio this week.
I caught up with third-generation family member Eric Denio to talk about a new beer celebrating his grandfather and the humble beginnings.
Yeah, since 1947. My grandfather was driving truck and had a couple locations of selling, and he made a good decision. He quit the truck driving and went with the market, and here we are 75 years later, super excited about everything that's happening.
I love all the points of connectedness to Placer County and the Roseville story that is this. First of all, let's talk about these two, the brewers. They have Denio roots as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So Paul and Andy, they're the owners of Monk's Cellar. Their parents, their moms, actually first worked at Denio's. Those were their first jobs, believe it or not.
What do you think Big Jim would say if he was looking down? I mean, what is he saying somewhere right now about all of this?
I think he would be extremely proud. You know, that's the one thing that I always wanted to make my grandfather, I think as any child would, is their grandparents proud.
That's a great family. There he is right there. And as we bring it back to the Monk's Cellar, this is Andy and Paul. So many points of connectedness deep in here in Roseville. First of all, your mom was his teacher.
She was, yeah. We were little guys at preschool.
Both of your moms worked at Denio's, probably their first job.
My mother went to work there when we were old enough to go back to work. Like it was her weekend job.
That is
and
awesome.
Andy's mom joined her.
Well, that is awesome. The quickest place locally, if you want to get the Big Jim Denio brew, is probably going to be here, historic Roseville and Vernon Street, or over at Denio's, right?
We have it on draft here, and they have the commemorative cans that you're holding there at the auction. We're not doing the cans here. You got to go out to the auction to get those.
Got it. And what's great about it? Why are people flocking to it?
Well, it's just it was a fun collaboration between us and Denio's. The beer we developed was a beer that would have been popular around that time when Denio's opened in 1947. So it's just a nice standard American lager, appeals to a lot of different people.
Got it.
This was a lot of fun.
And am I wrong that that song is stuck in the head of anybody that grew up in Northern California over the last few years?
Take a peek at Denio's.
Denio's this week. Back to you. Cheers.
I'm not tired of the jingle yet. I love it, Mark. I wanted to keep playing. Thanks so much.